thanks for watching. Today's video is a pretty straightforward video for you guys. It is how I curl my hair. So if you want some tips and tricks on how to curl your hair, just continue watching. So the tools that I use to curl my hair is the Remington curling wand, and I already have it on. And the good thing about this one is that it has the up and down for the temperature, and I have mine on the highest, which is 410. Now, I would recommend that whenever you are trying out a new wand or curling iron or straightener for the first time, always use the lowest setting to start with and then work your way up. And so the other products that I use, I love the Big Sexy product line, and I use the volumizing dry shampoo. And really what the dry shampoo does, it really does volumize my hair, and it does take away the oil. So you have no idea when I'm on day number like 5 or 6, you have no idea that I'm on day 5 or 6, and that's the whole point. And this hairspray, the Flip It Over hairspray from Big Sexy, is awesome as well. I've tried a lot of different hairsprays and I really like this. And the brush that I'm gonna use, I'm actually just using this teasing comb. I got this at Sally's for under $5, and I usually just use this just for the part. I'll part my hair before I get started. And for the clips, I have these clips. I'm pretty sure I got these at Ulta as well. I have like a whole bag of these that are like pink and black, so shocker, it's pink. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down. And again, I just slept in this. This is how it's been for the last like 24 hours. So this is just with me washing it yesterday and running a flat iron over it. And obviously it was still a little damp when I had it in the bun because I have some of this natural curl going on. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take my teasing comb. Now you can use any comb that you have. This just happens to be the one that I like to use. So what I'll end up doing is, I used to part my hair differently. I used to start from the bottom and then would kind of work my way down. Now what I like to do is I like to go ahead and make my part before I get started. And then I will go ahead and make my first section. And this is actually how I feel like at the salon I go to. This is how they part my hair, and I prefer this way. I don't know, I prefer having it even on the top, and then, because usually what will happen is I'll part it from the bottom and then I'll do sections and sections, but this side is the thicker side, so I have to do more sections over here, and I'd rather do the more sections underneath than on the top. I don't know. I prefer doing it that way. So again, I'm just going to go around and section off. So everything is based off of the original part, and then I'm just going to twist and clip. Now I have this side here, and this side still feels a little thick. So this is where I'm gonna end up having the one extra section here. But I would rather have the extra section down here than at the top. And I feel like it takes so long that I feel like when I'm towards the top, I'm so ready to be finished that I wanna feel accomplished. So, okay, so I'm just going to part my hair down the center and have the hair on each side. So I'm just going to section off a piece of hair like so, and then going to twist it around. Now I used to have all of my curls go away from my face, but now I have them alternate. So I have one curl go one way and the other curl go another way, and that helps break the curls up. And then I'm going to hold it on here for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then when I let it go, I'm going to let the curl fall in my hand. And this helps pull down the curl and helps the curl set. Now I am going to comb out the curls when I'm finished, but I'm going to go through my entire head and do this first. So again, I'm going to take another section, and now I'm going to go towards my face. And I always like to have the little bit of the ends out. I feel like that helps make the curls look a little bit more natural than if they were all the way down to the end. And so again, now I'm just going to let the curls fall in my hand, let them cool down. And now this piece, since it's going to be closest to the front, I'm going to go away from the face again. And again, I'm just going to hold 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'm going to let the curl drop in my hand and hold that for about 5 seconds, and then do this to my entire head. Curled all of the first section of the hair, so now I'm just going to take the next section down, and this is that other little extra section here on this side. So this first piece here, since it's the one closest to my face, I am going to curl away. Again, the same thing, we're going to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'm going to let the curl fall on my hand and hold that and let that cool down for about 5 seconds. And this is going to be pretty repetitive, so I'm just going to continue doing this all around, and I'm going to speed this up for you. Now that I took the next section down, now I'm going to take some of my big sexy hair volumizing dry shampoo, and it's going to shake it up. And I'm just going to apply this underneath. And I'm just going to use my fingers and just help move the product around and just give it a little bit more oomph. And same thing for this side. Okay, and so once you make sure that that is dry, you don't want it to be wet or anything. It just takes a few seconds for it to massage it in. And now I'm going to do the same thing, so I'll check back in with you on the next section. So now I've done that section, so this is going to be the last one here. My part is all off again, so I'm just going to go through and part. I'm going to actually separate both of these sections into two. This is just too thick. So I'm just going to separate these. I'm just going to go ahead actually and put my dry shampoo in them. So I'm just going to put it here, and then where I'm going to separate it out, put some there, work it in with my fingers. And then the same thing for this side. This is just too thick of a section. If I was to take the hair and curl it, it would just not hold as well. So that's why I'm gonna section it off again. Okay, so once I have all of that massaged in and it seems pretty dry, now I'm going to go back and section this back off, and I'm just going to clip this side over, and then again I'm going to take the piece here in the front and go away from my face. And same thing, and now I'm just going to do this one towards my face. Okay, and so now I'm going to take the top section here and do the exact same thing. Start from the front, curl away, and then alternate every other one. So like I said, these curls are not going to stay like this. We are going to brush them out when I'm finished. I do want to make that very clear. So now I'm just going to section this off, just like we did a minute ago, and clip that off. We continue on. Okay, so this is going to be the last section, and this does take a while. I mean, obviously depending upon how much hair you have, it's going to be different than how much hair that I have. I just have to do so many sections for my hair, and sometimes I'll try to cheat and do like a thicker section of hair, and the curl just doesn't look as good, and it just doesn't hold, and it just doesn't look good. So if I'm going to take the time to curl my hair, I'm going to go through the proper procedure. So when I go to bed, I just whip it up in a bun, and the next morning, most of the times I don't have to do anything. Sometimes I will just take my wand and throw in a couple of strategic curls in there, but I mean, it's really just a touching up, and that takes 5 minutes. So I don't mind spending, 45 minutes on my hair if I only have to spend 5 minutes for the next couple days, and I don't know, and I feel like it's worth it for me. So now we're going to wait about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to let these curls set, and then we're going to comb them out, and they will not look like this. So just stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and now we're going to brush out the curls. And the product or the item I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video was this comb. This is very important. You want to use a wide tooth comb for this, and I know you're going to think that's crazy. We spent all this time curling our hair, but believe me, you want to brush these curls out. So what I'm going to do is just take my comb and just kind of hold the hair like this and start slowly brushing out the curls. Now I'm not completely like brushing it, I'm just brushing through the curls to break them up a little bit and have them not look so Shirley Temple like. I'm just gonna take my fingers and go through some of the curls. Okay, so now I'm going to take my flip it over hairspray, and I'm literally just going to take my hair, kind of go upside down, put a little bit of this in it, flip it the other way. Just going to help set the curls and give it a little bit more volume. Well, this was the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to at least a few of you. Yeah, so that's it for today. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.